You're here because you're exhausted by the weight of expectations and ready to vanish from your old self. Quietly retreat into the shadows and emerge completely renewed. Imagine disappearing from a life defined by others' opinions, shedding outdated habits, and reassembling yourself into a force so compelling that when you reappear, the world will stop and take notice. In this video, I'll share 5 radical, research-driven tips to help you disappear from the noise, work in secret, and ultimately transform into the best version of yourself. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll have a proven blueprint to reinvent your identity and claim your future. The first step in disappearing and transforming is to purge everything that no longer serves you. Begin with a ruthless self-audit. List the habits, relationships, and beliefs that keep you tethered to an unfulfilling past. Research in behavioral psychology confirms that eliminating emotional clutter frees cognitive resources, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Tip 1 is about radical decluttering, not just of your physical space, but of your inner world. Remove toxic influences, silence the constant chatter, and set strict boundaries around what you share. Tip 2 requires you to disconnect from the approval of others. Studies have shown that the constant need for validation can hijack your neural pathways and keep you locked in mediocrity. Practice mindful silence. Train yourself to keep your transformative plans private. This might mean limiting conversations about your future endeavors, confiding only in a trusted few, and resisting the urge to broadcast every step of your journey. The key is to build an aura of mystery around your transformation. As you gradually cut the cords that bind you to your old self, you create the necessary space for new growth. Embrace solitude as a tool for introspection and renewal. Every act of silent defiance against external expectations reinforces your commitment to change. This initial purge is the foundation on which your entire transformation will be built, a deliberate, courageous step toward true reinvention. Once you've purged your past, the next phase is to rewire your mind and guard your progress. Tip 3 is all about leveraging neuroplasticity. Our brains are capable of forming new neural pathways when exposed to consistent, deliberate change. Engage in activities that push your boundaries, start a new skill, take up a creative pursuit, or confront a long-held fear. Research indicates that when you challenge your brain with novel tasks, you not only build resilience but also foster creativity. Combine these challenges with mindfulness practices like meditation or reflective journaling to anchor your new mindset. Tip 4 emphasizes the importance of keeping your transformation secret. Studies in social psychology suggest that revealing your plans too early can create external pressures and dilute your commitment. Guard your progress like a prized secret. Share your goals only with mentors who genuinely support your journey. Use discretion in both digital and in-person communications. Think of it as creating an invisible shield around your evolving self. This way, you protect your transformation from the noise of criticism and unsolicited advice. By rewiring your brain with purposeful actions and guarding your progress meticulously, you ensure that your metamorphosis remains focused, undisturbed, and ultimately more powerful. Embrace these practices with discipline and consistency. They are the keys to cementing a new, unstoppable identity. Tip 5 is the cornerstone of your transformation. Embrace the pain and solitude of the shadows. Transformation isn't glamorous. It demands hard work, grit, and the willingness to endure hardship alone. Studies in resilience show that individuals who willingly face and process their pain develop stronger, more adaptive coping mechanisms. Accept that there will be moments of isolation, setbacks, and internal struggles as you work on reinventing yourself. Instead of seeking comfort in familiar distractions, channel your energy into introspection and self-improvement. Develop a routine that includes regular shadow sessions, where you disconnect from the world and confront your deepest fears and failures. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort, whether it's through solitary walks, silent meditation, or even creative expression, like writing or art. Each moment of pain is a crucible that refines you, hardening your resolve and clarifying your vision for the future. This process builds not only resilience, but also an inner strength that no one else can diminish. Learn to celebrate the struggle as a necessary part of your transformation. As you embrace the shadows, you prepare yourself for the final act of re-emergence, a return to the world as a reborn, formidable force. Remember, enduring the darkness is the price of admission to a brighter, more authentic future. Now comes the ultimate step. Reappear into the world, transformed and unrecognizable from your former self. This is not about showing off your progress. It's about embodying the radical change that you've painstakingly cultivated in silence. When you step back into the spotlight, you do so with a newfound confidence that comes from knowing you've mastered the art of disappearing to rebuild. Your journey has armed you with clarity, resilience, and a potent sense of self that demands respect. As you re-emerge, let your transformation speak volumes without a single word. Your actions, achievements, and quiet strength will be your legacy. I highly recommend The War of Art by Steven Pressfield, a New York Times bestseller that delves into overcoming internal resistance and unleashing creative power. Let its lessons inspire you to persist and excel. Your transformation is your ultimate statement. You have chosen to rise above mediocrity, to vanish from the noise, and to reappear as a leader in your own life. If you found this blueprint inspiring, please like, subscribe, and check out our other videos for more no BS life-changing advice. Your future awaits. Step up, transform, and own your destiny.